All your life, you thought 50 was the finish line, the quiet descent, the age when you were supposed to become invisible, to fade gracefully into the background. But then you arrived here, at 50, 55, 60, and a shocking truth hit you. You don't feel any different. The fire is still there. The dreams, the desires, the vibrant woman you've always been is looking back at you in the mirror. But the world has suddenly started looking past you. And where does this battle for visibility begin? It begins with the reflection in that mirror. It begins with your hair. Let's be brutally honest. There comes a moment when your haircut either becomes your most powerful statement or a quiet surrender. It either elevates the woman you are now or anchors you to a past you've outgrown. For too long, we've been told that after 50, the goal is to look good for our age. What if we rejected that? What if instead we decided to look like ourselves? Powerful, wise, and unapologetically elegant. This isn't just another video about haircuts. This is a rebellion. A quiet, elegant rebellion against invisibility. We're not just talking about trendy styles. We're going far beyond that. We are exploring the architecture of a haircut, the psychology of a style, and the sheer, unadulterated power of choosing a look that reflects the quiet confidence of a woman who has earned her story. If you've been feeling trapped in a hairstyle that screams of yesterday, or if you're ready to command your presence with a subtle, luxurious polish that is all your own, then you are in the right place. Because elegance isn't about hiding your age, it's about wielding it. So let's begin the elegant rebellion. Let's explore the cuts, the confidence, and the casual luxury that will help you radiate your power, your way. Hair is never, ever just hair. It is a living diary of our lives. Think back to the sun-in experiments of your teens, the power bob of your first career, the soft, long locks you wore when raising your children. Our hair is our memory, our identity, our self-expression. But what happens when that diary begins a new chapter after 50? The plot changes. We start noticing the shifts. The texture feels different, maybe finer or perhaps coarser. The volume at the crown isn't what it used to be. And the silver threads, once a novelty, are starting to weave a new tapestry. These are not just biological changes. For many of us, they feel like personal betrayals. They are silent, daily reminders that our body and our image are evolving, whether we're ready or not. The emotional weight of this is real and it is profound. Studies consistently show how deeply hair is linked to a woman's perception of her attractiveness and self-worth. One survey revealed that over 80% of women over 50 admitted that a bad hair day profoundly affects their mood and their confidence. It's because our hair isn't just sitting on our heads. It's intricately connected to how we face the world. But here, in this vulnerability, lies an opportunity that is so often overlooked. The chance to redefine beauty entirely on your own terms. You are no longer a girl trying to fit in, chasing trends, or trying to please everyone. You are a woman who has earned the right to please herself. Now, it's about choosing what makes you feel radiant, powerful, and elegant. When you consciously choose a haircut that honors the woman you are today, not the woman you were 20 years ago, you send a bold, unmissable message to yourself and to the world. I see myself, I value myself, and I respect myself. And that quiet, unshakable self-respect, that is the very essence of elegance. So what transforms a simple haircut into a statement of elegance, especially for a woman who has lived a life full of stories? It comes down to 5 core principles. First, it's about clean, thoughtful lines. An elegant haircut possesses structure without a hint of stiffness. The lines are clean, yet soft, meticulously designed to enhance your unique features, rather than overpower them. Second, it must have an element of effortless maintenance. True elegance doesn't require hours of complex styling to achieve a polished look. An elegant haircut works in harmony with your natural texture, not in a constant battle against it. It should be manageable, yet always look refined. Third, it needs a face-framing shape. The right haircut is like a master artist. It knows exactly how to draw attention to your eyes, how to soften your jawline, and how to highlight your best features. It understands precisely where to fall and where to lift. Fourth, it prioritizes the timeless over the trendy. While fleeting trends come and go, true elegance is eternal. Elegant haircuts have a classic, enduring silhouette that is adapted to suit you, not the fleeting fashion of the moment. And finally, the most crucial element, a confidence-first design. Ultimately, an elegant haircut isn't just about how it looks from the outside, but how it makes you feel on the inside. Calm, grounded, and powerful. Because the most elegant haircut is never chosen out of a fear of aging. It is chosen out of a profound respect for the magnificent woman you've become. No two faces are the same, and that beautiful individuality is what makes elegance so deeply personal. Your face shape is the foundational blueprint for choosing a haircut that will flatter, lift, and create a perfect sense of harmony with your natural beauty. Let's explore the 5 most common face shapes and uncover which haircuts will create that softness, structure, and sophisticated balance for each one. If you have an oval face, consider yourself blessed by the hair gods. An oval face is the most versatile of all, and most styles will work beautifully on you. The key is to choose cuts that follow the natural flow of your bone structure. Think of a sophisticated, long, layered bob, a sharp and blunt chin-length cut, or even a chic, side-parted pixie. The only thing to be cautious of is heavy, straight-across bangs that cover the forehead, as you want to highlight, not hide, your naturally balanced proportions. For those with a round face, your shape exudes a youthful softness, but it benefits greatly from a touch of vertical lift and structure. Your goal is to create length. Aim for longer layers that elongate the appearance of the neck, or a textured bob that falls just below the chin. Side-swept bangs are your best friend. They masterfully break up the roundness and introduce gentle, flattering angles. Try to avoid overly short cuts with full volume on the sides, as they can inadvertently widen the appearance of your face. A square face is characterized by a beautiful, strong, defined jawline. The goal here is not to hide it, but to soften it. You need styles that add movement and grace to counter the sharp angles. Think about face-framing layers, soft cascading waves, or a long bob with side-swept bangs. These styles introduce a gentle flow and soften the jawline beautifully. Steer clear of very blunt bobs that end right at the jaw or severe straight-across bangs, as they can exaggerate the squareness. Heart-shaped faces are incredibly charming and expressive, with a broader forehead and a narrower chin. The art here is in creating balance. You want to choose cuts that add a bit of width and volume at the jawline to balance the top-heavy shape. A side-parted mid-length cut is stunning, as is a classic chin-length bob, or a long pixie that has volume near the ears. You'll want to skip top-heavy styles or very short layers concentrated at the crown, as they can make the forehead appear wider. Finally, for long or oblong faces, the objective is to create the illusion of width and volume. You want to add balance horizontally, not vertically. Layered shoulder-length cuts are fantastic for this, as are blunt ends, curtain bangs, or waves that are styled to fall right at cheek level. These styles create a sense of fullness that beautifully balances the length. It's best to avoid overly long, straight styles, as they can elongate the face even more. When your haircut works in perfect harmony with your face shape, it does more than just flatter you. It uplifts you. It silently and confidently says, "This is me, refined, radiant, and unapologetically elegant." As we journey through life, our hair's story changes. It's not just the color that evolves. The very texture transforms. It might become finer, thinner, and more fragile. For some, it becomes coarser or wirier. These are not flaws to be corrected. They are natural, beautiful transitions, but they do require a different kind of care and a much smarter haircut. The hormonal shifts our bodies go through, especially post-menopause, often lead to reduced oil production in the scalp. The result is hair that's drier, less elastic, and sometimes far less cooperative than it used to be. This is precisely where texture-aware haircuts become not just a choice, but a necessity. For women with finer hair, soft, strategically placed layers can introduce beautiful movement without sacrificing precious density. A blunt bob, for example, or a gently stacked cut at the back, can create a wonderful illusion of fullness and shape. Let me tell you about Sarah, a 62-year-old architect I know. For years she wore her hair long, but as it thinned, it started to look wispy and tired. She felt it aged her more than her wrinkles. On a whim, she went for a sharp, blunt bob that grazed her chin. The change was transformative. Suddenly, her hair looked thick, healthy, and intentional. She told me it was like getting a promotion for her hair. It finally matched her sharp, confident personality. If your hair is naturally curly or coarse, the golden rule is this: do not fight it, frame it, embrace it. Go for layered cuts that enhance your natural curl patterns while skillfully reducing bulk where it's not needed. And here is the ultimate secret to aging gracefully. Aging gracefully with your unique texture. You must work with it, not against it. This might mean finding a stylist who specializes in dry cutting so they can see how your hair naturally falls and moves before they even pick up the scissors. The right products are also non-negotiable. Think lightweight serums for shine, deep hydration masks for strength, and using heat styling as a gentle tool to preserve structure, not to force your hair into submission. Your hair texture is a testament to your journey. Embrace it, enhance it, and above all, honor it. Now let's delve into the specific haircuts that form the arsenal of the elegant rebellion. First, the soft layered bob. This style is the epitome of effortless elegance. It frames the face with unparalleled grace, adds movement without a hint of chaos, and suits nearly every face shape and texture. What makes this bob so special is the layering. Instead of a harsh, blunt cut, the layers are feathered subtly around the face and at the ends. This technique creates lightness, softness, and that coveted illusion of fullness, which is especially beneficial if your hair is on the finer or thinning side. This style typically sits anywhere between the chin and the shoulders, making it ideal for women who want definition without sacrificing their sense of femininity. It moves as you move. It flatters without ever looking like it's trying too hard. And best of all, it grows out beautifully. You can part it in the center for a look of classic symmetry, or off to the side for a gentle, flattering lift. Add a soft wave for a romantic feel, or wear it sleek and smooth for a more polished look. It adapts to your mood and your moment. Next, let's talk about the long pixie, or what some call the grown-out crop. If you've ever uttered the words, "Oh, I could never pull off a pixie cut," this is your official invitation to reconsider. The long pixie is the softer, more feminine, and infinitely more versatile evolution of the classic shortcut. It's cropped closer at the nape of the neck, with slightly longer, softer layers around the crown and sides. This brilliant design gives it structure without sacrificing softness, and provides just enough length to tuck elegantly behind the ears or to sweep forward in a stylish fringe. The long pixie is a master of illusion. It highlights the neck, defines the jawline, and draws all the attention to the eyes, creating an elegant, lifted look that radiates pure confidence. And let's dispel a myth right now. This is not a boyish cut. When done well, it is deeply feminine, incredibly modern, and wonderfully easy to maintain. It's a perfect solution for women with thinning hair, as the layers create instant volume at the crown. And if you've embraced your gray or silver, this cut will make your color look bold, chic, and utterly intentional. Then we have the shoulder-length cut with subtle layers. This is for the woman who desires timeless femininity, combined with just the right amount of structure. At this length, the hair gracefully skims the collarbone, which has the wonderful effect of elongating the neck, softening the shoulders, and offering incredible versatility. What makes this cut so supremely elegant is the subtlety of the layers. They aren't there to create drama, they are there to add movement, lightness, and shape. The ends look healthy and full, not thin or wispy. This style works beautifully, whether your hair is straight, softly wavy, or gently curled, and it transitions seamlessly from a casual daytime look to sophisticated evening elegance. Consider Maria, a 55-year-old who runs her own online store. She needed a style that looked professional on Zoom calls, but was easy enough for her busy life. The shoulder-length cut was her answer. With a few face-framing layers, it softened her features on camera, and on weekends, she could pull it back into a chic low ponytail. It was the perfect blend of practical and polished. Of course, we must pay homage to the classic chin-length bob. Nothing says polished and put together quite like this iconic cut. It's structured without ever being severe, framing the face like a perfectly tailored jacket. This cut typically ends right at the jawline, making it ideal for highlighting your bone structure, lifting the face visually, and creating a crisp, clean look that still feels wonderfully feminine. The magic of this style lies in its precision. There are no frayed ends, no frizz. A good chin-length bob should look as though it was custom-made for your face shape. This cut is especially flattering for women with thinner hair, as it creates a line of fullness around the lower half of the face. It can be styled smooth and sleek, wavy and playful, or even tucked behind one ear for a touch of modern asymmetry. For the woman who still craves movement, energy, and a little bit of an edge without sacrificing polish, the modern shag or feathered cut is the perfect answer. This is not the heavy rocker shag of the 1970s. Today's version is infinitely lighter, more refined, and perfectly suited to the woman who wants to wear her texture with taste. The elegant shag adds volume exactly where mature hair tends to need it most, at the crown and around the face, and those beautifully feathered ends create the illusion of fullness without adding weight. This style is ideal for women with fine to medium texture and works beautifully with natural waves, gentle curls, or a soft blowout. It's youthful, but never looks like it's trying too hard. It says, "I still love to have a little fun, but I wear it with elegance." Finally, let's talk about the magnetic power of sleek gray or silver hair with a blunt cut. There is something undeniably powerful about a woman who wears her gray hair with pride and pairs it with a cut that is bold, clean, and unapologetically chic. A sharp, blunt cut on silver or gray hair makes a profound statement. It says, "I have embraced who I am, and I look absolutely stunning doing it." The blunt cut creates a strong, weighted line at the ends, which gives fine or aging hair a denser, healthier appearance. It is modern, it is powerful, and it looks its best when it is shiny and well moisturized. If you've gone fully silver or have a beautiful salt and pepper blend, this cut adds a powerful intentionality to your look. It becomes less about the color of your hair and more about the confident shape you choose to wear it in. A sleek silver blunt cut doesn't just look elegant, it feels like you are owning your evolution. It is minimalist, magnetic, and deeply modern. Hair color after 50 is no longer about hiding your age. It's about choosing how you want to express your wisdom. Whether you've decided to embrace your silver strands or you still enjoy the richness of warm tones, the key to true elegance is intention, not imitation. Going gray gracefully can be one of the most liberating and empowering beauty choices a woman can make. It marks a shift from covering up to standing tall in your authenticity. But let's be clear, graceful gray does not mean giving up. Silver strands often require more dedicated care to look their best. They need hydration, they need shine, and they need a precise cut that makes the color look luminous and vibrant, not dull. Gray hair looks its absolute best when it's healthy, glossy, and confidently styled. Think of it like fine linen. It's a natural, luxurious fabric that looks its best when it's cared for well. If you still love coloring your hair, the new rule is to do it with grace. Subtle highlights, delicate lowlights, or a soft balayage can add beautiful depth and light to your hair without ever looking overdone. It's time to avoid the harsh, overly dark dyes that create a helmet effect and drain the color from your skin, and the brassy blondes that compete with your natural skin tone. The goal is harmony, not high drama. Ask your colorist for shades that complement your skin's natural undertones. Think in terms of soft cocoa, ash blonde, warm silver, or a sophisticated champagne beige. We are no longer asking what's trendy. We are asking what is timeless for you. Whether you choose to be a radiant silver, a soft gold, or a rich brunette, make that color your own. Because the most elegant hair color is the one you wear with pride, not to cover up who you are, but to perfectly highlight the incredible woman you've become. Hair care is not an act of vanity. It is a profound form of self-respect. In a world that often subtly, and not so subtly, tells women over 50 to fade quietly into the background, choosing to meticulously care for your hair is a quiet act of defiance and dignity. When you take the time to nourish your hair, you're not just managing frizz or flyaways. You are sending a powerful message to yourself. You matter. You are still worthy of touch, attention, and beauty. A hair care routine that reflects this inner worth is built on a few key pillars. First, scalp health comes. Your scalp is the soil from which your hair grows. Massage it, hydrate it, and treat it kindly. A healthy scalp is the foundation for strong, elegant hair, especially as our hormones shift. Second, deep moisture equals softness and shine. Use hydrating masks rich in natural oils or ceramides. Mature hair needs deep replenishment, not just surface-level styling. Third, trim with purpose. Regular, intentional trims are non-negotiable. They keep your hair from looking neglected. Clean ends signal confidence, not chaos. And fourth, choose products that align with your values. This is the era of less is more. Fewer products, but better ingredients. No heavy buildup. This is the essence of casual luxury. Simple, effective, and elegant. Your hair does not have to be perfect to be beautiful. It just needs to be respected. Because true elegance isn't just found in the cut or the color. It's found in the care. And how we care for ourselves is how we show the world that we still command our space in it. This conversation isn't about setting rigid rules or inducing shame. It's about refinement. At a certain age, elegance becomes less about what's trending on social media and more about what truly enhances your unique features, your energy, and your lifestyle. There are certain styles that, while not forbidden, often work against the very grace and polish you're aiming to achieve. Let's reframe this not as a list of don'ts, but as a guide to shifting your hair mindset. First, let's reconsider overly choppy or over-texturized cuts. While layers are wonderful, too many choppy layers can make hair look thinner, messier, and much harder to manage, especially if your hair is already fine or delicate. Instead, opt for controlled, intentional layers that are designed to create lift and softness without creating chaos. Think blended, not broken. Next, let's talk about super long, untamed hair. Very long hair, when it isn't properly shaped or maintained, can visually drag your features down and can feel disconnected from the sophisticated elegance of who you are today. Length can be beautiful, but shape is everything. Keep your hair looking fresh, lifted, and purposeful. We also need to be cautious with harsh, severe bangs or extremely blunt edges. Bangs can be incredibly flattering, but extremely blunt or thick bangs often have a hardening effect on the face and can look unnatural as our skin softens with age. Instead, go for lighter, feathered bangs or soft, side-swept styles that blend gently and seamlessly into the rest of your cut. Finally, let's release ourselves from the pressure of trendy, high-maintenance cuts that don't suit our lifestyle. If your haircut only looks good after an hour of intensive styling and a cocktail of 3 different products, it's not working for you, it's making you work for it. Elegance should feel easy, controlled, and effortless. That is precisely what makes it so powerful. Remember, elegance isn't about copying what's in. It's about choosing what elevates you. You haven't aged out of style. You have simply refined it. An elegant haircut doesn't begin with the scissors. It begins with a conversation. Yet, so many women over 50 walk into a salon feeling unsure of what to ask for, and consequently, walk out with a style that feels like it belongs to someone else. It's time to change that narrative and learn to speak the language of elegance with confidence. First, start with how you want to feel. Before you even mention inches or layers, talk about emotion. Use words like, I want to feel lighter, more structured, more graceful, or chic and modern. Your stylist is an artist, but they can only shape what they can understand. Second, bring reference photos, but hold them loosely. Photos are a powerful communication tool, but they are a starting point, not a prescription. When you show the photo, explain what you like about it. Is it the face-framing softness, the way the hair moves, the shape of the neckline? This helps your stylist to customize the look for you, not just copy it. Third, be brutally honest about your lifestyle. Elegant does not have to mean high maintenance. Let your stylist know exactly how much time and effort you are willing to put into your hair on a daily basis. Ask for a cut that works with your natural texture and your real-life routine. Fourth, learn to ask for face-flattering techniques. Use specific language. Say things like, can we do something to soften my jawline? Or, I would love to find a way to highlight my cheekbones. These specific cues help your stylist to design your cut with purpose and intention. And fifth, do not be afraid to say the word elegant out loud. Use the word elegant. Use the word timeless. It's a code. It signals to your stylist that you are not there to chase a fleeting trend. You are there to curate a look that is lasting, refined, and uniquely you. A great stylist will listen not just to your words, but to the story of your life. Speak with clarity, choose with grace, and wear your elegance like it has been waiting for you all along. As we age, it can sometimes feel like the world is trying to reduce us, to quiet us, to render us invisible. But your hair can be your quiet act of rebellion. It is the soft crown that tells the world, I am still here, I still care, and I absolutely deserve to feel beautiful. Elegance does not come from a color in a box or the number on a pair of scissors. It comes from the way you carry yourself. It comes from the conscious choice to nurture the woman you have become, with all of her wisdom, her scars, and her strength. Every thoughtful cut, every gentle brushstroke, every moment you take for care is a statement. It is a statement of worth, of pride, and of a casual, confident luxury. So whether you choose a soft, graceful bob, a striking silver blunt cut, or a low-maintenance, chic crop, let it be a true reflection of the strength, the softness, and the magnificent story of your years. Your most elegant chapter doesn't end at 50, it begins here.